Hey, what is up, real estate agents? I hope you guys are having a good day. I want to share something really important that I think just a lot of people overlook when they come to setting goals. And I think that this is one of the key factors that you need to think about when you're setting goals to set yourself up for success. Like, I want to share a quick story for you. Maybe you know this person. Hopefully you aren't this person, but maybe you know someone who, it could be an agent you know of. They get into something and they set these big goals and claims of what they want to do. I want to be the #1 agent, or I want to sell 50 homes this year. I want to do this. I want to complete an Ironman. And then you check up on this person in 3 to 4 months. Hey, how was the progress going towards your goal? And then you ask them, and the goal has completely shifted. It's either that they have abandoned it. Sorry about that. I'm trying to mute. It's either that they've completely abandoned the goal, or they've lowered what it is. And the reason that they do this is because they didn't understand how much work it was going to take to actually attain that goal. That there was more suffering than what was expected, more time that needed to be put in, more energy that needed to be exhausted to hit that goal that they said that they wanted. So this is why, the title of this video is why it is so important as an agent to know what you are willing to suffer for when you are creating your goals. Because exactly kind of like what we talked about, a lot of people have these big goals and big claims and they don't follow through with them because they aren't aware of how much commitment and how much suffering and how much time and energy and all those things that it takes to actually make that a tangible thing. So I want to kind of just walk you through a good framework that I think that you can use. It's a simple 2-step framework as an agent that when you are creating your goals, that will help get you clarity. It's going to help you make better business decisions because a lot of the decisions that you're making in business are, taking on new opportunities, or should you sign up for this investment or coaching program. So by knowing your goals and what you're willing to suffer for, you're going to have a lot easier and clearer decision-making process with those types of things. So let's get right into it. The first thing is, what is your goal? Knowing and being able to identify simply what is your goal. Is the goal to sell 50 homes a year? Is the goal to build 3 people onto your team? Is the goal to, surpass 50 million in transaction volume this year? Whatever your goal is, that is to you. And don't set big goals. But I think more importantly is when you set a goal, you have to be able to easily answer why. Why? Why do you want that goal? A lot of times we make these things that we think that we want, that we just say, but we don't actually ask ourselves, why do I want that? Why is this important to me? And that is a very, very important question to ask yourself, and that you need to answer, because your goal should have a huge meaning to you. Because if it doesn't, when times get tough, when it comes to go to, work that extra mile, exert that extra energy, it's going to make it a lot harder to do if you don't have a big why attached to that goal. So knowing the reason why, and it could be whatever it is, whatever it means to you. It could be to retire your parents, live freedom, have your kids have a setup for a financial future, to travel the world. Something, it just has to mean value to you. So knowing what the goal is and why it is extremely important for you to accomplish that goal. The second thing is when you ask and you know what the goal is and the why is, you need to know what is the max amount of suffering that you are willing to go through. What is the max amount of suffering that you are willing to go through? Because listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you got a big goal, it's going to take more suffering. It's going to take more commitment. It's going to take more time, more energy, more money invested, more patience, more resources. It's going to take more. So you have to be able to know that when you're getting into it, because the last thing that you want to do is have all these big goals and make these big claims and get into something and be completely shell-shocked because you didn't understand what it takes to be like that. And listen, it takes what it takes in life. You can't be a top 1% agent. You can't be the #1 agent in your district, in the area that you serve, and provide the #1 customer experience by just putting in half an effort. It takes what it takes in life. If you want to be a top producing agent, if you want to sell 50 homes a year, if you want to hit new goals and new heights in your gross commission incomes, it takes what it takes to hit that. You have to do more. You have to suffer more. And this talk comes from, I've been speaking with a lot of agents. Obviously, like with what we do, we offer a complete done for you marketing service for agents that really helps them create content, stand out line, really build their brand presence. We all know everything is shifting to online, and video is the number one thing for an agent who wants to grow. And this is why it's important, is I ask people, well, what are your goals? Like, what do you actually want? Because sometimes we're not a good fit. Like, if you just as an agent want to cruise, like I talk to agents, they've been in the job for 25 to 30 years. They got their sphere. They're going to do 10, 15 deals a year just from their sphere of influence and past referrals and clients and stuff like that. And they're happy. So for us to pitch them, it's not a fit, because if you want to, like, for people who work with us, it does take a little bit of work. You're going to have to exert another 2 to 3 hours a week. You're going to get more leads, so more people you have to follow up with. You're going to get more conversations, so more people you have to converse with and to convert with. So it's going to be more work on your plate. But if you want a bigger goal, that we're going to help you achieve that, but you also have to be willing to put in the work. And as an agent, if that's not something that you want to do, and you need to have that self-awareness. Like, for us, it's just not a good fit. It's not a good fit. So, and this is why I'm saying it will help you make better business decisions moving forward, because now you know, yes, this is my goal. I know what I'm willing to suffer with. This is going to help me reach my goal, and it's in my level of temperance for what I'm willing to suffer for. So yes, it's in an alignment. Or this isn't going to help me reach my goal, and it's too much suffering or not enough. So, like, you see how both things need to align. It needs to help you reach your goal if you're doing it as a business decision or something like that. And does it, fall in with how much more work and suffering and energy and stuff that you're willing to take on? So that's just something I wanted to share with you. I hope you got some value from that. Like, as an agent, when you're writing your business plans, when you're writing your marketing goals and stuff like that, take into consideration about the amount of work that it is actually going to take to get that result. Because it's really cool and it's really cute to write down these big goals and, take a picture of them and upload it onto your Instagram stories and seem motivated and stuff. But you have to know that it takes what it takes. That those goals, the bigger the goal, the more of the commitment. And this is a whole nother talk, but this also then goes down to, are you committed or are you just interested? That's a whole nother talk. But when you're committed, it's gonna happen. You make it happen no matter what. It's a no matter what. It's non-negotiable. You're committed to this happening. Simple and plain, that easy. But if you're just interested, you do it when it's convenient. You make your Google My Business videos and upload content to there when it's convenient. You make your YouTube videos and your Facebook and Instagram when it's convenient. You do outreach to people when it's convenient. You just do the business when it's convenient to you. And a lot of times when you just do things when they're convenient to you, you only get paid. You don't get paid when it's convenient to you. Let's say that. You don't get paid when it's convenient for yourself. But when you do the things that might not always be such a convenience, but they're stretching you, they're making you get out of your comfort zone, that's when getting paid becomes a big convenience, because it seems like you're getting checks in the mail every week, a new client always calling you, a new deal that's closing, this referral's coming in, because it's just a universal law. The more action you're taking, the more you're doing, the more work that you do, it seems the luckier you always get. So I hope you guys enjoyed this talk. Thank you so much. My name is Michael with Ground Zero. If you have any need, if you are an agent and you're looking to grow your online brand, you want some help with your YouTube videos, like creating a great YouTube channel that stands out, that when people in your local area, when they're going and searching stuff on YouTube for, regarding home buying, home selling, you have content that's popping up, for your Facebook, for your Instagram, just looking professional, looking the part. And when people are searching you and they're going to your social pages, they instantly see you as someone who is a professional, someone who knows what they are talking about, can get the job done. They have great content, also showing like the personal side of things as well too. So yeah, that's exactly what we do. We help you create awesome content that's going to create conversations that lead to more closed transactions. And if you have any questions about that, you can always reach me. You can leave a comment on the video, send us a direct message to Ground Zero, or you can go to our website, Ground Zero Agency. Zero is spelled ZR0agency.com. And you can go there, look at some of our videos, fill out a quick form, and we'll get in contact with you. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much.